host this show properly from the passenger side of the car. She's driving. So everybody thank your driver for today. We're just waiting for our audience to come on. So hello, replay people. And who wants to go to the Florida Keys? Right now, we're on the most boring part of going to the Florida Keys. So there's nothing to see here.
Anticipation right now.
Yeah, it's the anticipation. It's making me wait in traffic. It's keeping me waiting.
It'll be short-lived. We know we'll see something soon.
Hello. Let's see who's on. We got Gracie. We got, is that Darla? Is that Jim up north? And Fred's on. How's those cornfields doing there, Fred? I got the Lady Gaga look. Remember when I got these glasses?
Yes.
Gina was with
I'll
me.
Never forget.
Yeah, tell everyone the story of getting these glasses. Because they were a very special gift.
Where were we? At Marina Jack?
Yeah, we were at Marina.
We got a sunset cruise.
We were on a sunset cruise.
In Sarasota.
And what happened?
And we met these ladies and we were chatting with them.
Well, how did they look? They looked amazing.
Oh,
These women,
they were dressed very nice.
They were like really blinged out though. Mm-hmm. The one woman, I think she had gold teeth.
She did.
She had all gold teeth. They were beautiful. They were black women. They were blinged out. They were gorgeous. She's wearing
I forget what we were chatting about.
Everything. I don't know. We just made friends with them immediately. We were just like, I love how you look, or I think I told her I love your glasses. And
you did. You complimented her glasses.
Yeah.
And that's when she was like, here.
Yeah, and then
try them on.
She handed them
and
over.
When she saw them on you, she was like, oh my goodness. No, they belong to you.
I know, it was so funny.
She
said,
knew about your show. You had introduced yourself and what you do and stuff like that. Okay, now it's coming back to me.
Yes, exactly. And that's how we made friends. And then at the end of the cruise, she took her glasses off of her face and she handed them to me and she said, these look a lot better on you than they do on me. And I was like, I agree.
You're like, wow, what an amazing gift.
It was so nice, and everybody saw it on the show, so it was really fun.
People are the sweetest, kindest, most generous, loving, God-fearing.
I meet so many wonderful people on the Beach Report. And Darla, you didn't have to hide that comment. I'm not saying you shouldn't have. I get it but it wasn't offensive. I think I just saw someone asking if I get hit on by a lot of guys, and I'm going to address that. I'm going to tell you the honest truth about that one right now. So, do I get hit on by a lot of guys? Actually, no, I do not. When I go out and about and doing my show, I have guy friends, and if they hit on me, they will not be my friends anymore, and they know that. And and I do not
most of them are friendly.
Yeah,
they're
people
nice.
are friendly. I do not put a vibe out there
respectful.
like I'm a woman that you can approach and I'm gonna date you. I think a lot of women put this vibe out, or they see a cute guy and they give him a little one of those and they come running. It wouldn't be hard for me to attract a man, I'm sure. At the same time, I do not want to attract any men. I am a widow. I'm still married to my husband. I wear my wedding ring and make sure everybody sees it. So I don't want to be approached.
And you're not like winking at anyone.
And I'm not doing the wink and the nod and
You're not giving off the vibe that you're
exactly.
interested.
I do not give off that vibe. So actually, no.
So they leave you alone. They're respectful. Most men are respectful.
Captain King. We can talk. We can talk about this stuff Darla, you don't have to get rid of everything. It's okay. Everybody can talk about it. And I do actually want to talk about male-female relationships because, you know, as a writer, and I've written a lot, but I always wanted to write an advice column because I have lived a hell lot of life, and I'm 60 years old, and I feel like I look like Michael Jackson. Yeah, kind of. I like it. Do you guys like it, or do you think it's crazy, or do you hate it? Like, looks really cute on top of my head too.
I think it looks great on you.
I think
I look ridiculous.
Not everyone can carry these glasses off.
You carry it.
But they do. They also go with my hair, which looks really white in this video right now. So, and not that I hate that. I actually kind of like it. I like it a lot. Hey Ron. Hi Danny. LaDonna likes it. LaDonna, you're so sweet. I just love you.
We drove by Alligator Alcatraz yesterday, and there was, I don't know, it was patrol or cops.
There's always cops at Alligator Alcatraz.
They had some huge light that they shone on my car so that they could see the interior without question. Who's in the...
Yeah.
It was like daylight, you know.
I know, that was so funny.
Oh my
it's
gosh,
like,
that was scary too.
It's just
it
us
was after
chickens.
the alligator incident.
Oh yeah, the alligator incident. Did you guys see that video I put up? That was so funny. So I know we're driving by my favorite alligator hole. How many people have a favorite alligator hole? I do. I have a favorite alligator.
Things are happening, people.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's some issue over here.
Key West Express is not express.
Sender. Be careful, you might pull a 27-year-old. Yeah, I have children older than that, okay? I think it's gross. I'm sorry. If you like younger people and having relationships with younger people, that, you know, you go ahead. But when I can't be even thinking about dating somebody who's younger than my own children. That just seems really disgusting and wrong.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to do it. And thank you, Barry. Thank you very much.
Babies.
Yeah, that's
like
what
babies. Sue
calls them, baby food. Like, that's so funny. She's like, I don't do baby food. Hi, Vicky. Yes, and we're married to ourselves. I love you too. Yeah, Ron, you're not wrong. Hi, Georgia. Good morning. Yeah, lots going on here on the road.
Let's get past that.
Yeah, okay, we're heading to Key Largo. Just like they did in Key Largo. We got some water. We get water now.
Yes.
That's the Atlantic Ocean right there. And sorry that the windshield is super buggy.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't get the car washed.
It's not, you didn't get the car washed, Gina. It's called Florida. Got really big bugs, and they hit your window, and they, boom, smash it up, and they leave a big mark.
They don't go away easily.
No, they don't. They want to make sure that you see that you killed them.
Yeah. I will spill.
Hey, Trinity, how's the weather today? Barry says, I'm 74 and I love older women. that was Barry, you win best comment of the day.
Cool.
And Ron said,
cool.
Ron, you were a boy toy? What? Oh my God.
That disappeared.
You guys, we've got some boy toys on here. Oh
yeah,
no, now the vegetation's back. Now you can see it. So to my right, it is the Atlantic Ocean, because these are barrier islands. They're islands. And does that say Key Largo? I don't know.
Oh.
Anyway. Good morning, Trouble. Good to see you. Yeah, isn't they're always awesome in Florida until it's gotta leave.
But today should be beautiful.
But today is going to be the perfect day to drive to the Keys and taking you on our journey. So stay tuned to the beach report for the next couple of days. We will be doing some really fun adventures when Gina and I get together, we love to go and explore. And
look at that.
yeah, look at those trees. You know, these trees are all new, and let's not forget in the late 90s. When was that really bad hurricane? That was 2000 and I think 16 or 17.
Yeah, in Trump's first term.
Trouble. I'm 37 and she is 35. And we've been married for 17 years, and we enjoy watching older couples that are in love. Love is so sexy and gorgeous. Then Trouble, I know why you love the Beach Report, because I show a lot of that on the Beach Report. Older couples in love, dancing to music that they danced to when they were teenagers. That makes me the happiest. Spencer says, I need someone to talk to, and if I make you cry, I'll leave the chat. Uh-oh. What's up, Spencer?
What's that about?
Let us know. Let us know if you need something, if you want to talk about something. We're here for you, Spencer. I do cry sometimes, but you know what?
You should let your audience pick a topic.
I get emotional. Yeah, I do often let my audience pick topics, and sometimes I come at you with my own topics that I just have to talk about. But clearly, we are flying down the highway, going to the Keys. It's such a goal to get to that point and still have that plane. It's true. It is true, Trouble. Yeah, look at the road, the road. The landscape over here.
That looks very
It looks
different.
like it's desert. Yeah. It's so weird. And look, these guys are putting grass, hay on the road. What's that all about? All right, we're 2 miles from Key Largo, 27 miles from the island of Islamorada. I love Islamorada. It's one of my favoriteest islands. But I love Key Largo, too.
It's all going to be awesome.
All right, Spencer. Is that true? Do you really have a hedgehog?
Florida Keys National Marine Sanctuary.
We talk about real issues here, Spencer. So, you know, if you want to troll us all,
looks like it's open.
You won't last very long. Look at that. All right, here we go.
I might see something up here.
Yeah, it's so blurry though. I have to do
apologize for my windows, guys.
Well, it's I don't know if the blurriness is because of your window. Wait, there's like a sweet spot. All right, we're on the bridge that goes from South Florida into Key West. All right, well, Spencer, if you really have a hedgehog that needs to be euthanized.
Look at the color of the
water.
I am
very sorry for you. Losing a pet is one of the worst things that will happen to a person. I don't say can happen because it will happen. Unfortunately, our pets are not long for our lives. Yeah, the water looks beautiful.
From the sky.
All right, I gotta open the window. And there's our flag. That's a beautiful sight. Trouble is so bright. Communicate in every aspect in life. You have a voice, use it, make some noise. So true, Trouble. You know, a lot of the worst problems in relationships happen because you didn't communicate. You didn't talk to each other.
Yeah.
Friendships, marriages, even mother-child relationships. Communication is very important. Work, yes.
Work, home,
yeah, everything. It is. Well, we have the best view like this.
I know. I wonder what that is over there.
Hi, John. Well, that's Key Largo, my friends.
Is that Key Largo?
That is Key Largo. A lot of boats out today. It is perfect. This is spring break. And the Florida Keys is a great place to go on spring break day. So everybody, you're on spring break. If you look outside and you see snow, I want you to close that window, get away from it, and look out here of my window, and you will see palm trees. We are now on Key Largo. You know, Big, you got to do everything on your own. You can't rely on other people a lot. You know, if you want to move to Florida, you got to do it for yourself.
Do it.
Don't ask.
Make little goals to achieve.
That's right. Gina's got a dream to move to Florida someday.
Yeah, right. I plan to finish out my life here.
Hi, Danny. President Trump does not live in this area, so that would be a big no.
No, not this area. This is the Keys.
Yeah, this is the Florida Keys. That's the College of the Florida Keys, so maybe you could go to college there. I don't want a boy toy. I'm not at all, even a little bit. Not for me. No way. And I am a free-range woman. I do everything on my own, by myself, with my friends. So this is what it looks like in the Florida Keys. It's really not all that exciting. It's a kind of a boring drive at this point. When you drive to the Florida Keys, the most exciting thing is going over the bridges that go from island to island. The islands themselves resemble one great big strip mall. For real.
That's a good way to describe
it is. It's just like one great big strip mall, and it all looks the same. And you don't even see really beautiful houses on this drive. The beautiful houses are like they're off closer to the water. They're hidden. I'm only saying it's boring right now, but it gets way more exciting as soon as we start to see the. It's fun also. You can hand feed sharks. I love the billboards telling you all the things you can do. And this over here is that's a school. Can you imagine living in the Florida Keys and going to school there as a child? I always think about that. Trouble says a free soul is definitely something to admire, especially a joyous one who is a light in her room. Thank you, Trouble. I resemble that comment. I get by with a little help from my friends. Ooh, gonna try with a little help from my friends. Yeah, I'm not hitting that melody right. Anyway, thank you, LaDonna. That's a great song. And you are definitely one of my friends. And I thank you so very much for your kindness and your generosity and your constant support of the Beach Report. You're not just helping me, you're helping everybody here when you do support the Beach Report.
Does it say Ohio State? It does say Ohio State.
Ohio. I went back to Ohio, but my city was gone. There was no train station. There was no downtown. All right, Gretchen. It's Gretchen's first time in the Keys. And we need to get away from this red car.
All right.
I know, it's an Ohio red car.
This is one of the resorts I saw.
Reef House Resort is gorgeous. I've never been there, but I mean, you can see for yourself. It's very nice, very nice. And just a mile away, we come up to the John Pennekamp Reef State Park, which we could go there too at any time we wanted, because I've got a state park pass. All right, Gretchen, keep it in. Do not barf in the back seat. Gretchen feels a little woozy. She was like, what? You know they're in the back seat now. You know this. They're all in the back seat.
You're talking like my dad.
Oh no! Gina's dad has dementia, so I'm not going to accept that assessment of my mental health. No. But Gina, you've been on my show where people like come for the ride.
Oh, I know.
You know. I know. Hey, Juan. Hi, Christine. Thank you, Darla. Thank you for the reminder.
I'm looking all over the place. I've never driven along the Keys, so I've always arrived by plane. So
everyone, make way for Gretchen.
This is cool.
Yeah, it is cool. It's not so strip mall-y down here. I know, that's a cool looking place, isn't it? And that castle too. There's a lot of cool things to see in the Keys, actually. It isn't just one big strip mall. I'm wrong about that. And coming up here on the right is my favorite hotel that I always stay in. Every year in September, it's become very important to me to do this. My husband passed away, and this was the last hotel we stayed in
I remember
together. Yeah, it's coming up on the right here. It is the Hampton Inn, and it's really nice. I really like that Hampton Inn, and the back of it has its own little like lagoon area, and it's just beautiful there. Darla. Brian, nobody wants to show anyone our feet. That's like a pervert thing. Yeah. We don't want perverts on the show.
I want to research these resorts.
You should. We should research them all.
We had a lovely lunch yesterday at a resort in Naples.
It was amazing.
And the water was sparkling like diamonds.
So beautiful.
So beautiful. You guys saw it. I think we took it.
Yeah, I don't think we went live from there.
How much a room was?
And it was like $1,000.
It was like over $1,000 a night.
Can you imagine spending more than $1,000 a night in a hotel?
I enjoy not spending that and just going to the nice restaurant.
Yes, that's really all you need.
And lunchtime.
I mean,
better.
What does that look like? A room that's $1,000 a night? Like, there better be like cashmere.
I mean,
I don't know, golden toilets. I can't even imagine. Like
the spa treatment.
Like the bed it's got to be made of goose down. I don't know, something super special. And also, that bed better massage my whole body.
Seriously, that's just crazy.
Yeah. Feet massages are nice, Ron. You're not wrong about that.
Even for Naples, I think that's pretty crazy. But I guess it's because it's spring break time.
Yeah.
That's the reason why we can't. We wanted to do a room in Key West.
Right.
But the prices were so crazy.
So, yeah, for instance, the hotel that I stay in. Right. Oh, so dramatically. The hotel I stay in, and I always stay at the end of September. Now, that's still hurricane season. And it is not expensive to stay in the Keys at all. And it's very beautiful weather then. But, like, that room will be, like, about $150 a night at the most.
Yeah, it's so
and
reasonable.
Now
like, if
it's
you want
like
to go in June,
$500 for the same exact room.
We're doing something else in June. So.
Yeah. So that's why we stayed in Homestead.
Yeah, so we could travel. It's a cheap place to stay.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's right off the highway.
Get your motor running.
There's actually stores and stuff nearby.
Head out on the highway, looking for adventure, and whatever comes our way. Yeah, darling, gonna make it happen. Skipper's Dockside looks really fun. I've never been there. There's so many different places in the Keys. It's always like really hard to choose.
I'm having us travel further into the Keys.
So we're gonna be puddle jumping.
It'll be our
island hopping.
Late breakfast.
The liquor store is always very big, and there's the Cuban restaurant Ray and I used to go to. I almost forgot about that. You are in Florida right now, Nicole. You are here.
Most definitely.
And I want you to close your windows. Don't look outside. You're looking at look at my show. You can put this on your big screen TV, and you can be here. Right, this is your window. Window to the Florida Keys, right there. And over there, that's a really good restaurant.
It's beautiful, 82 degrees. Feels amazing.
82 degrees, blue skies, fluffy clouds, and Burger King. I haven't eaten in a Burger King since I was like 10.
Yeah, it hasn't changed.
No, it hasn't changed. It has. It's worse.
Wow.
Oh, Sandal Factory. Oh, I might have to go there. Would you believe it? I didn't lose my sandals yesterday. They broke. Well, one broke. And if one breaks, they both break.
I might have to hit that on the way
back.
back.
It has not been...
Sandals from Key West.
Seriously, it's not been a very good week for me with sandals. 3 pairs. Boom. You're so sweet, Ron. You guys are nice. We're in the Florida Keys, Nicole. We're live and we're in the Florida Keys. You're looking at it right now. So yes, I am going live in the Florida Keys.
Most definitely in the Keys.
At this moment. Bungalows, Key Largo. That's another resort. Probably really nice. So the Florida Keys has a lot of very interesting kind of hidden gems. Yeah, I look like a spaz. Anyway, the Florida Keys are really cool because up north from Key Largo is this very exclusive area called the Ocean Reef Club. Oh my. You have to be. It's north of here. It's just up the way. But you have to be invited to the Ocean Reef Club to even visit it. And I did get invited there once, and even just getting through the gate, it took like an hour. We had to be like verified and everything. It was crazy. But the Ocean Reef Club is like this whole community of really rich people. It's amazing. They have everything, stores, salons, restaurants all over the place. It's really cool.
Very inclusive.
Exclusive. Nobody, you have to be very wealthy to have a place at the Ocean Reef Club. Yeah, 10 people on. I know. What's up with that? You can hear and see everything, right, guys?
It's not much right now, I suppose. Little things here and there pop up. These resort signs and whatnot.
All right, thank you guys. Well, look at all the flowers. How pretty. Yeah, Shell World.
Get shells there.
You know what? You can also walk over there and get some shells for free. I'm just saying. I don't know. I think it's funny that people buy seashells. We're in the Florida Keys. We're heading to whatever Get Your Motor Running.
A restaurant
Head out on the highway.
specializes in breakfast. They're open until 2.
Yeah. We'll let you know how good the restaurant is. We'll take you there.
We'll see. We don't have to eat there, but it's a good place to.
Gretchen's enjoying the ride. Yeah, this is
Probably will eat there.
not the most exciting part of the ride, but we will be going
Passing all these
over.
resorts, and
There's
I
a
wanna
lot of
research
cool
these
resorts here.
resorts.
We're gonna research them. We're gonna find the best places to go in the Florida Keys. So we're taking you along with us on our journey, and we'll be doing some reviews of restaurants and different places that we encounter. So, in case you didn't know, I am an actual card-carrying journalist, and I have been a travel writer since 2006, when I thought, hey, being a travel writer sounds like the coolest job in the world, right? And I'm not gonna lie, it is very cool. It's also a lot of work, though. Most people go on vacation and they want to relax and they want to just enjoy and take it all in. But when I go on a vacation, well, it's not a vacation. My life is a vacation. So I never need to go on a vacation. However, when I do a travel show or a travel article or whatever as a travel writer, I have to work really hard. I have to get up early in the morning. I have to do everything that I can possibly do and review it and write about it and interview a bunch of people while I'm at it. And then after the vacation, I have to then produce a product, an article, a video, like whatever. So that's right, Ron. I want you all to see it through my eyes because I am a professional writer and travel show host at this point. So remember that girl on that, what was the Travel Channel or something? I think she had short blonde hair and she would go everywhere. I liked her, and I kind of like, that's how I do my shows. Only
Marine sanctuary.
that. Yeah, there are a lot of marine rescue places here for the animals. There's a bird sanctuary that Ray and I used to take you guys to, remember? For the injured birds. It's very interesting. You better wake up, Nicole. How often do you get to go to the Florida Keys?
It's only 10. Oh, no, it's 11.
Nicole just needs to ocean. Okay, well, we're going to be going over the ocean pretty soon. So, let's see. How much further do we have?
Well, on this, if we're going to that restaurant, we have 70.
Yeah, I mean to the end
we're
to the end of
definitely-
this island. That's all.
Oh, I
Yeah. We've been on it for quite a while. It's
Yeah.
going to run out soon. So don't worry. Don't worry. You're
big
going to get to
island.
see the ocean very soon, Nicole. Hang in there. Hang in
It's gonna
there.
be soon.
Have you ever seen Itchy Boots' wonderful channel of her traveling by herself on a motorcycle? Itchy Boots is a great name. No, I've never seen that. I actually do not watch a lot of other creators because I'm busy doing it for myself, but when I do get to check out someone else's channel, I will do that. Thank you. So this is, I'm going to have a travel beach day, Nicole. I mean, yesterday, was that yesterday or the day before, we had a nice beach day. We were hanging out with Luann, laying on the beach for a good hour and a half.
That was very nice.
And then you had to get up and run.
I did.
I hate when that happens. Oh, there's the wild bird sanctuary that Ray and I used to go to. It's behind those trees. Good morning, Brent. So welcome, you guys, today's beach report. We're on location, as we always are, but we're on location traveling through the Florida Keys. Right now we are in Key Largo, which is a very large island, but pretty soon we'll be going off of the island and heading over the expanse of the Atlantic Ocean. It's my favorite part of driving through the Florida Keys is going over those bridges. It's like you're on a boat, but you're in a car. And you can do that throughout Florida. Just travel the A1A the whole way. I do it all the time. I prefer it. I don't like to travel on I-95 or actually any highways. I think highways are really dangerous. I try to stay off of them the most that I can. All right. We are coming close. Yes, we are definitely coming close to the end of the island. You can tell, and you can smell it too. Oh yeah, stop at the red light. Always a good idea. You can tell when you get to the end of one of these keys or island. You hear about keys throughout Florida, and there's Key, Siesta Key. There's all these keys. That means little island. That's what a key is. It's a little island. It is it 82 degrees?
It is 82.
It's perfect. Absolutely
Nice
perfect.
breeze. That's
We
probably
do have
why
some fluffy clouds coming
people prefer
in.
to go at this
Oh,
time of
it
year.
is. It's the perfect time of year to
Because
come
it's
to
not so
Florida.
hot.
So we are just traveling the Florida Keys, Miguel. You're welcome to jump in the back seat. And but stay away from, who was gonna hurl in the back seat? Was that Gretchen? Somebody was having issues, so stay away from her. But the back seat is really big, so don't worry, you'll find your place. Yes, I love
love her.
Key Lime Pie Factory. Mm-hmm.
I guess we have to have some pie
We-
today at some point.
Well, of course, if you come to the Keys,
That's it.
you kind of have to eat key lime pie. And if you don't, well, you're just some kind of masochist. I'm just gonna say it. You know, you guys see me do a lot of healthy things like fasting, and I try to avoid all seed oils and a lot of things that I won't eat. But every now and then, and high fructose corn syrup is something else that I won't eat. But when you come to the Florida Keys, you know, you do have to indulge
a little bit.
a little bit.
It's okay in moderation.
Yeah, it's so refreshing. You're right, Nicole. Key lime pie it's very sweet though. I mean, you know, one piece of key lime pie will literally last you all year long. It's, I gotta say, yeah, there's a big strip mall.
Wow. A lot of people
That's
are trying to
that's
go
so
north.
typical Florida. Yeah, good thing we're not trying to leave the Keys because
I don't
wow,
run into that on the way back.
yeah, it could happen, but it doesn't really matter.
Like, why are they all traveling?
Yeah, why is everybody leaving?
You know?
Ruh-roh. That's
No, the weather should be fine.
Yeah.
I didn't really look specifically.
yeah, no,
I
it's
looked
not
everywhere.
hurricane time at all. All right, here we go. Nicole needed to see the ocean. Well, my friend, you're gonna see it now. Let the games begin. Oh, actually, we just entered Islamorada. But I don't know, Tavernier, oh, that's a creek. Tavernier is also an island. So I think that was a very quick jump onto Islamorada, and you don't really see the ocean there, so I'm sorry. But Islamorada isn't very big, and I promise you, we will be going over a bridge where you'll see the Atlantic Ocean.
It will happen.
Ron, that's hilarious.
We're not a bait and switch though.
Yeah, and Rick knows what he likes. Yeah, I know, Ron. That was a funny-looking ocean. I'm sorry.
Actually, my side was a little better.
Oh, you had the ocean over
But it
there.
happened so quickly. there was
Yeah,
no
it
time
went
to
by
adjust.
too fast. The island of Key Largo and the island of Islamorada are right next to each other. So, yeah, it wasn't what I promised. But I promise it will happen.
Look at that green church. It's interesting.
Darla says everyone's leaving the Keys to give us more room.
Oh, they're coming!
Yeah, here they come. Here they come. Ashley. Look, here's another high school, the Plantation Keys School of Excellence. School of, people who live in the Florida Keys are special people. A lot of them are people who just are dropping out of society. A lot of them have alcohol problems, I'm not gonna lie. It is known that a lot of people who live here getting drunk in the Keys, it's a real thing. Sipping
Another
on
church.
something.
Oh, that was a beautiful church.
Stepped on a pop top. I mean, all the songs about drinking, it's all true. Hi, Joe.
Well, I did just see a sign that said key lime vodka.
Ashley, you were here. So what are you talking about? Why didn't I bring you? You're right here. I always don't. I'm always like, guys, don't ever say you're jealous or you wish you were there. You're here. I'm taking you. I'm taking you. I know.
It's still nice to say.
I know. It's not
We
that.
wish you were here too.
You are here. Everybody's in the car.
You know,
Darla knows.
it's cool that we can do this. That we can share this.
Oh, Ron said he had a dear friend, Amy, who went to the Keys to drop out of society and be an alcoholic. Is that what she did?
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, confirm if that's what she did. Because it is a thing. A lot of businesses down here, though. And Ron, aka Papa Smurf, is he's a little bobblehead Papa Smurf on the dash. I love you guys. Hey, Fahanda. Oh, that's a nice place.
Try being point out.
There are a lot of furniture stores down here, simply because getting furniture from anywhere else is difficult. When you live here, hardware stores, furniture stores, and when there's a hurricane, those hardware stores, they empty out fast. Yep, Ron says that's exactly what she did. Came down here to drop out of society and be a drunk.
Wow.
Yeah, it's actually an acceptable thing to do here in the Florida Keys. It's weird, isn't it?
No shame, I guess.
I know, it's
88 marker 88.
it's an acceptable lifestyle. Wait, Nicole, you're coming to Florida tomorrow. Ooh, what part? Tell us more. So we're going to be coming up towards the Theater of the Sea, which is pretty interesting. I've never been there, but I know I need to schedule some actual travel show trips down here.
Now that the weather is
Yeah,
so good.
yeah. I never think to do that ahead of time. So then I get down here, I'm like, dang, I wish I would have done that.
These are little houses.
Yeah, these little houses are so cool, aren't they? They're so cute. I think they're built with containers, honestly. They're container houses.
Yeah, they look cute.
Ron says, I remember all the clean out after the hurricane. Ever some beautiful furniture that got ruined. Oh, yeah. Yeah, water in a lot of ways, it's just as bad as fire.
Oh, man, really?
Yeah, right? That was not cool. Anyway, okay, you're going to Panama City. Oh, you're coming down to the Keys and Fort Lauderdale. Well, let me know. I'll be in Fort Lauderdale. It's spring break central, don't you know? Danny loves pumpkin pie. Well,
I do too.
I do too. I'm gonna totally.
Unfortunately, I'm like
And
the
sweet
only
pot-
one in my family. That
Oh man, I love sweet potato
so
pie
I'm not
too.
gonna make it just for me.
Well, I'm gonna come up for Thanksgiving, and you're gonna make it, and we'll eat it ourselves.
Got it.
I'm fine with that.
And
A little
I
little whipped cream on top.
Oh,
Mwah!
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Even
talking
with
about.
coffee.
Yeah, I think they are made of containers.
I'm not a big pumpkin spice person, like all this pumpkin-y stuff.
Yeah, no, I'm not into pumpkin spice.
You know,
Right?
but I do like a good pumpkin pie.
Yeah. I will not be in Fort Lauderdale tomorrow. We are still going to be doing our Keys trip tomorrow, so no to Fort Lauderdale. But I do have to be there next week.
We're talking about that winery tomorrow.
Yeah, we're going to try to get go to the southernmost winery in the continental United States. It's called Schnebly.
A big
It's
wine
amazing.
snob, guys. So I love my wine.
Yeah, she loves her wine. And I love wine too, although,
Always in the search of good wine.
yeah, I can't drink too much wine anymore, but I do love it. All right, get ready. Now you are about to see the Atlantic Ocean.
Look at this side.
Oh, this side. Yeah. The back window. Oh my gosh, your dog's drooled all over the window back there. Can't see anything out of that side. And we're back on another key. I think this one is Tavernier. I'm not sure
I thought
though.
we were just at Tavernier.
No, that was
That was just
Islamorada.
signs too long.
Oh, maybe this is Windley
This
Key.
is when we keep
Fossil Reef Geological. Interesting. Ron likes his wine too.
Hey.
Stay off of commercial airlines. Don't worry, Joe. I don't go on planes anymore.
I did do that plane that had the flamingo on it from Tampa. It's their,
Oh, there's a flamingo on it, really?
yeah, it's a smaller plane, and it just goes from Tampa to Key West. It's like $99 or something.
Yeah. Danny Boy's drinking wine too. Everyone likes wine, so Gina's going to.
That's my thing, guys.
She
That's my thing.
and she's a connoisseur, and
Until
you know.
I can't anymore.
Yeah, until I can't. Oh, this is Windley Key that we're on right now.
Yeah.
Just a little note about wine. As a food and travel writer, your girl knows a lot of some of the most amazing wine in the world when I lived in Switzerland and hung out with rich people. So I do have a taste for really good, expensive red wine. That's kind of my jam. But, you know, if it isn't that great, then why drink it? So you don't get to drink the really good wine very often. But when I'm with my girl Gina, she makes it a point that we do try the best wines. So we will
I'm
be
always
doing a
looking
wine
at the
show.
wine list at every restaurant we go to.
Yes. They actually, you can even see a video on here, a short, called Airing Out Fine Wine. And that was really interesting. Remember that beautiful waitress?
Yes, yes.
Or no, she wasn't a waitress. She was a sommelier.
Was she a sommelier?
She had to be.
Oh, I don't.
No, I
don't
think
know if she was.
No, I think she was. I don't know.
I have pretty elaborate.
It was very elaborate. Aerating the wine.
But it made
it's
you
so
feel all
interesting.
special.
Yeah, it did. It made it feel like such
a process.
such an amazing experience of drinking this wine, and it's
wine.
Aerated. I don't know. It tasted good. It tasted really good.
I really don't know what that wine was. Oh, look.
Oh! Here we go.
Ocean,
Here we go. Ocean sighting. Yes. Wait. Oh man. All right. It should be on this side too. It's always better on that side because this is the interior, but you can't see anything on that side. You know what? On the way back, you guys will see it better because I'm in the passenger seat. But you can see that.
Whale Harbor. It's big.
Did you know that there's tornadoes and hail today in Alabama?
What, today?
Yeah. But she says Florida and Georgia.
Keep me abreast what's going on in Alabama because I'm kind of enjoying
that
this.
Chesapeake Beach report looks nice. Yeah, you do. You got your whole family there.
Whole family.
And the little grandbabies. She's got 2 little grandbabies. I'm going to join the Grandma Club soon. I'm so excited. All my friends are joining the Grandma Club.
We're all 60 and becoming grandmas.
Yes, we're doing it all together too. It's so amazing. Thanks, Rick. You are going to sing to the world one day. You can sing with me right now. Here, let's sing our song. If tomorrow all the things were gone I worked for all my life, and if I had to start again with just my children in my life, I thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I'd proudly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA, from the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston and New York to LA. Well, there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say that I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. Yay! Why were you not singing with me, Gina?
I'm sorry, I don't have much of a voice today.
Oh, okay, I understood. All right, and there's a big, beautiful flag. I have coffee. No, you don't want my coffee.
But
anyway.
I was just saying, as you were singing, I saw a cigar place. Another sandal factory. They have a lot of sandal factories.
The sandal.
It is like a mall.
The sandal factories, and now it's a big strip mall.
Yeah. I was just thinking I should get my husband a cigar.
Get him a cigar.
He would enjoy that.
Have a cigar.
Maybe even 2.
Welcome, my son. Welcome to the machine. Oh, we got a troll. Get rid of that troll, you guys.
You know what we do with trolls?
Yeah, we throw them to the sharks. There are sharks in the waters around these Florida Keys. So if you come on my show and you think you're going to troll me, well, you got another thing coming. You got another thing coming. Yeah, Emrick's gone. Don't worry.
That's what he said.
We eat trolls for lunch. I'm getting hungry, by the way.
Yeah, so we're still an hour.
It's
We're
okay.
gonna work up a good hunger.
You know what? Hunger
It'll
comes
be-
and hunger
It'll be
goes.
close to noon. So.
Yeah, it'll be perfect. Oh, a worldwide sportsman. These are really cool places. These shops have everything. And you go in and it's like you're not in a store. Oh, the Islamorada Fish Company is a really cool place too. You might see their products throughout the country. The Green Turtle Inn. Sit in Ronnie's Green Turtle Inn.
All kinds of places, guys.
All sorts of cool stuff.
I mean, we don't have to eat there. I was just making that kind of a...
Oh, we have a new...
So we got deep into the Keys. That's
yeah.
As far as I can.
It looks like you're still a mod, Nicole. I don't see where you're not. You're a mod. Why do you think you're not?
I might stop and get some water, though.
Yeah, where's Sula? What happened to Sula? Oh, it's not letting you kick out people, huh? I don't know. You are a mod. I don't know what happened, Nicole.
Just call him out.
Ron just made a very good comment. You got to respect what it took to build this wonderful country. So true. She's on the right setting. She's a mod. Gina's from Huntsville, Alabama. Alabama, get away, get away. Alabama, get away, get away. No, don't get away. Let's go. Let's go to the Keys. Look, it's a Midway Cafe. Are we Midway? What mile are we on right now? So that's a fun thing too. When you're traveling through the Florida Keys, the mile markers tell you how many miles you have until Key West. Because Key West is the 0 mile marker. It's the first part of the United States, of the contiguous United States. So, did you see mile marker 77?
I saw a sign that said Key West 77.
Oh, all right. Then we're 77 miles away from Key West. And we might well be at the midway point.
Is this a mile marker coming out?
Yep, 80.
So
Look,
there you go.
So that means we are 80 miles from Key West. It's so cool, isn't it? Oh, Nicole's going to keep you up to date to what's going on in Alabama. Thank you, Nicole. We got Bud and Mary's fishing. Everybody knows Bud and Mary's. Everything will be fine. It's Papa Joe's waterfront.
Ooh, look,
all right, here we go. Look at the color of that water. Can you even? Here, Nicole, here's your ocean. Don't look now, Nicole. Wait till we go over. We're going. Yeah, we're going over the water. We're literally on an island in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. It's very exciting. And Gina's never done this before. How are you loving it? Look, you guys. Look how beauty is. You're going to want to watch on the way back. Yeah, look at that. So beautiful. Yep. This is the Florida Keys. Look at that water. The storms start today at 6 and all night long.
Okay.
And rain tomorrow, so everyone will be fine. They might be a little wet, but be fine. Yeah. But you can see that blue water through the trees. It's just so beautiful. And we are about to hit the bridge. And you'll see some more beautiness. All right, Danny, hug those grandkids for us. We're going to have a beautiful sunset tonight, so stay tuned for that.
Yeah, that other place I thought that we ate dinner, but I don't know. I mean, we'll have to see. That was in Key Largo.
That was Key Largo?
And that was a sunset.
Oh, you mean where that place is? Yeah, they have a lot of sunset places in Key Largo. this.
I don't know how long we'll stay this down, but this is so beautiful.
So amazing, right, guys?
Wow, look at that sailboat over
Sailing takes me away
like
to
glass.
where I'm going.
This looks like
Do
glass.
do do do. Dream the wind carry me. Soon I will be free. I love that song. Fantasy, it gets the best of me when I'm sailing. I wish we were a really tall truck.
Yeah.
Would make it better. Do you know the restaurant Slim Chicken?
No?
No, she doesn't.
Let's see, what's this one that we're headed to?
Yeah, what's
Galley Grill?
Galley Grill? That's where we're going. Galley Grill, if anyone's interested.
I don't
You
know.
can meet us
You know,
there.
I just-
Meet us at the Galley
I
Grill.
looked at a handful of restaurants and just kind of picked one. They
Me-
have good
yeah.
reviews.
Everybody, meet us
But
at
if
the
someone
Galley
has a
Grill.
recommendation, you know, please.
We're gonna check it out.
We'll do lunch and we'll do dinner.
We're gonna do it, and we'll check out their wine list.
Of course. That's what
All right, Nicole, come on over. Oh, look at that bird. Beautiful. I always see those birds and I think my husband's riding one. Sand. He was the bird man.
I got that little rainbow yesterday.
No, we saw a rainbow right as we started to head into the Florida Everglades. And it's always like Ray was welcoming us. Like, you know, I see Ray, rainbows, I see Ray. It's just how it is now. Nicole looked up the restaurant. Her reaction was, yum.
Yay!
Yep. All right, some more ocean over here. Well, now it's gone. Now it's trees. So some other really interesting features of the Florida Keys include these little deer called key deer. And they are a subspecies, I guess. They are smaller than normal deer. They're like the size of big dogs.
Aw,
And
gotta be
yeah,
cute as heck.
we can stop on where they live and we can find them because they are a nuisance.
Oh.
Well, they are endangered, so you can't do anything to hurt them.
Oh.
But they are very active breeders and are all over this one key. I think it's Sugarloaf. What, does any Cowboys is in the house? Thank you, Cowboys. Love it when Cowboys comes in. You're the best. All right, Gretchen. So the key deer are really cute. I love you, Cowboys. We're on the beach. It's one big beach. This is great. Cowboys sending gas money.
There's
You're the
water
best.
right there.
Yeah, you
right there,
want to
guys.
see the ocean? You want to see the beach? There you go. That's something else you might not realize about the Florida Keys is that they don't really have beaches here. I mean, there are some beaches, but no, they're not like the kind of beach with the sand and the waves and all of that. They're rockier. This is actually a great big coral reef that we're on. And you'll see all sorts of exotic fish. So much to see when you go in the water here. Thank you so much, Cowboys. All right, Fonda wants the fried soft shell crab. Wow, that is something I've never ordered, actually. I don't know. I'm not really a fan of crab, although I do.
like crab.
I love crab cakes.
You know,
Good Maryland crab cakes. But crab is not the first thing I would order.
I don't have fun cracking the shell.
No. But
My
you can
husband's
have
really
the
good
crabs,
at it.
Fahanda. We're not putting you down for your
But I
leg.
do love crab.
Yeah. Yeah, we're still fans. And I love lobster too, but also getting into it, it's hard and it hurts your fingers.
Yeah, if it's
Ooh,
already shelled
crab
or
sandwich.
started or whatever, where you just pull it out.
Yeah, that does sound good,
I'd
Holly.
do that for sure. they'll have those at the fancier, finer diners. Finer diners.
What's your favorite fish?
I like mahi-mahi.
Mahi-mahi is good. By the way, did you know grouper's delicious, and there's a lot of fresh grouper in the Sarasota area.
I do tend to order that a lot when I'm in Florida. I'll order
Yeah, grouper's good. Uh-oh, ocean sighting. Squirrel. My favorite is halibut. Have you ever had halibut?
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
God, that's like the best fish in the world.
There's all kinds of fish.
Yes.
Sea bass.
Yeah. Thank you, Cowboys. Oh, Big Pine Key. Thank you, Fahanda. I knew somebody would know which key was where the deer live. Yeah, Big Pine. That's it. That's the one. And they're everywhere. When my husband, on his last trip to the Keys, we went to Big Pine to look for the key deer. Because Ray loved the key deer so much. Yeah, wow. Look at this, you guys. Here we go. Here's ocean for you. So many cool things to point out here in the Florida Keys. Oh, amberjack grilled. Yes, agreed. What?
Are we going on that bridge?
Yep, we're going over that bridge. We are going to go over it all. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's not. No, there are no dumb questions because you're right. There is a bridge that goes nowhere.
There is?
Yeah, there is.
Someone doesn't like
I think we'll see it. Oh,
but there are police all over.
They're everywhere. You don't want
It is
to.
5:55.
No, you don't want to be pulled over by police in the Keys. You don't need any problems. Okay, we are going to go over a pretty big bridge, and it'll give us a really nice view. Look at this place, completely gutted out house. A lot of houses never recovered from that hurricane. What was that, 15 years ago? No, maybe less, 10 years ago? It was bad. Gretchen, did you know that lobsters in Florida do not have claws? No claws. I'm like, what's the point? I think claw meat is the best. All right, here we go. Over the big bridge. Wow, look at that. Just look at that. Yeah,
Wow.
Grilled halibut with caper sauce. Now we're talking fun. Oh my gosh, yes, look at the water. It's hard to see on your side, but oh, and that back window is not dog. It's dog friendly. It's okay. We don't blame you. You guys are just gonna have to watch us on the other way back. Hey Giselle, we are in the Florida Keys. Just driving, island hopping. Look, you see that white? You know that's sand, right? Those are super shallow areas. And if you're in a boat, you have to be so careful around this area. Like you could run aground so easily. I always wonder, could you walk on that sand or would it be like quicksand? I don't know. We are now on Long Key. Look how beautiful. How's that song go? Like a bridge over troubled water, I will ease your mind. Wait, how does that song start? When you're down and weary. I don't know, I'm not feeling it. And pain just can't be found like a bridge over troubled waters. I will ease your mind. Yeah, that's one too. When you're weary, feeling low. I know, but for some reason I cannot get the tune right. Can you? When you're weary. How does that start? Hey Nicole, welcome back. Whoa, Fahanda found a 1773 pieces of 8 silver coin on Big Pine in 1968. Whoa, did you keep it? Did you get money out of it? What'd you do with it? Okay, you just ruined everything with your hot pepper cream, Ron. I'm not doing that. He ain't heavy. He's my brother. That's a great song to sing, actually. How's that one start? All right. You're going to Dairy Queen to eat that crap? Nicole, don't eat Dairy Queen. Don't, and it's not dairy. Yeah, did you know that? It's not even dairy. Yeah, it's ice cream isn't dairy anymore. It's completely different.
It's fake ice cream.
It's fake. It's all fake.
I don't know. I used to love Dairy Queen.
I know. I loved it too back when things were real. But nothing's real anymore. Yeah, karaoke on the road. Let's do it. All right. Pull out a song you know that I know. Something I can sing.
Pier 68.
Oh, look at this. Holy guacamole. How beautiful is that? Ice cream is a chemical slush. That's right. Ron knows. Yeah. No, Nicole, you're meeting us for the brunch. 43 miles to the Galley Grill. And we're on the Overseas Highway. We are. We're getting hungry. Welcome everybody
hopefully it's on the water. I was trying to find. Hopefully everything is on the water.
The beach report. We are headed. We are on the floor. We are in the Florida Keys. We are driving over hill, over dale. We will hit the dusty trail. Yeah, there's a state park right there. As the caissons go rolling along. Yeah, I don't know how you're supposed to know what I know, but you will, because I'll tell you. I know, where is everybody today? They're so missing out. I'm kind of tempted to go over to Facebook, because I got people watching there again. Did you guys hear what happened to me on Facebook, by the way? Oh my God. I've been on Facebook for the past 11 years, and I've built up a very nice following over there. I got more than 15,000 people. By the way, could you please tell everybody to like and subscribe? Because I am this close to 15,000, and it is elusive lately. It's I just can't get there. So I'm going to need to maybe I need to do a President Trump show. I always get a lot of followers when I do those. So I'll not leave you yet. Don't worry, Nicole. And if I do leave, I will come back. So don't worry about that. But, beach sighting. Here you go, Nicole. There's a beach for you. It's not much of a beach, but it is the ocean. Oh, pick a song that you know. Oh, Ron. Okay. Well, I only said that because most of my followers actually do know the songs that I know because I sing to them all the time. So that's how they know. What's my secret to looking so young? I'll tell you. Here's my secret. I live in Florida. And when you live in Florida, you start to realize the women in Florida, they don't age. And there's 2 reasons for that. One reason is they go to plastic surgeons. I didn't do that. And I will never do that. I'm actually a plastic surgeon's daughter. But one of the things that keeps me looking young is that I fast. That's right, I don't eat for days at a time. And I've gone as long as 7 days fasting because fasting actually creates stem cells. And I shout it from the roof. Fasting is my superpower. And it is something that is so good for you. You don't even realize how badly your body needs to not eat. It is just as important as eating healthy, is not eating at all. See you later, Gretchen. Love you. The only store-bought ice cream I eat is Tillamook. I love Tillamook, and I've been to the Tillamook area, actually.
I used to follow
Oh yeah, there was a dairy farmer.
Yeah.
Well, my best friend from high school actually lives in Cannon Beach, so that's Tillamook land. It's beautiful there, like unbelievably beautiful. That's right. I always talk truth. No, I don't get tired when I don't eat. You would be surprised, but you get more energy when you don't eat, and your body switches from burning carbohydrates to burning fat. And when your body starts burning fat for fuel, you get increased energy like you could never imagine possible. Another wonderful thing about eating is that it saves you money. About fasting is it saves you money and time. When you are not focused on fulfilling your stomach duties and cleaning dishes afterwards and whatever, going into a restaurant, you don't have to do that. And you can just work, do your day. And as a journalist and show host and all the things I do, I'll tell you what, eating takes up too much of my time. So I love it when I don't eat. Yes, you get a lot more energy. Actually, the third day of fasting, you'll have so much energy you won't know what to do with yourself. Honestly, I think you should try it. And you can do it all at once, but it's really a practice. So you start by skipping breakfast for a week and make sure that you haven't eaten 16 hours since your last meal, and then move on from there. The most I ever did was 7 days, and I'll tell you what, 7 days of no food was glorious, and I loved it. And you do use less toilet paper. You're right about that too. You're right about that too.
Look how beautiful that is.
It's amazing. I'm in awe. I see this. It just makes me so happy. Yes, you drink water. I never want to leave the Keys. But then again, I don't want to be an alcoholic in the Keys. So there's that. Gina's like, oh no, it sounds kind of good.
No.
I'm joking.
Oh, this is so beautiful.
Yeah. So yes, you drink water. I know. Yeah, you don't want to waste it being drunk. Absolutely not. But yes, you drink water. You can drink coffee. No cream in your coffee or anything. Black coffee. You can drink lemon water. It's very good for detoxing your liver. That's what your body does. It detoxes when you don't eat. It's very good for you. Yep, green tea is wonderful. Detoxifier. Work your way up till you can do 3 days no food, and it will change your life, honestly. But I do believe it's the reason why my skin looks as good as it does. You can. Everybody can. It's very easy.
24 hours.
Yeah, but yes, you do have to drink a lot of water. Another reason why you have to drink a lot of water, is because when you are fasting and you're not taking in carbohydrates, you realize that the word hydrate is in the word carbohydrate. So for every carb in your body, you are holding on to something like, I don't know, an ounce or something of water. Don't get me on how much. It's a bit of water comes with every carb that you eat. So you have water weight. Well, when you stop eating carbs and the carbohydrates disappear as you use them for energy from your body, then you lose water. So you do pee it out. So you get a big water weight loss after 3 days, and it is not necessarily losing fat, but you will lose water and you will lose any inflammation that you have. It's really good for that.
And then you're building stem cells.
Yes, and you're building stem cells. So yes, I will be back on later. I will try to schedule it. Look at this. Unbelievable. So beautiful. No, sugar really is not bad for you, but there's different kinds of sugar. If you're eating fruit, there's sugar in fruit. Feel free to eat the fruit. But when it comes to refined sugar, everything that's refined is bad for you, actually. You do not drink juice when you fast. Juice has look at pelican. It has sugar in it, and those are carbohydrates. So no juice when you fast. Although you can have some lemon juice. Not a ton of it, but you can have lemon juice in your water. A teaspoon of lemon juice is negligible in carbohydrates. You should always ask. It's always fine. That's what boxers and wrestlers do. Yes, when you want to lose weight fast, well, fasting is the way to do it because you lose water weight from not having any carbs. And then you could start on a carb-free diet after that, since you've been good and you're in ketosis, which means your body is burning fat for fuel. And then just eat things like eggs and protein, and protein's very important. Don't worry, Nicole, we are protected by the Lord. See you later. Wait, what's sad, Hustle? We are not going all the way down to Key West, Rooster.
That's like a 5 hour
That
drive.
it's a 4-hour drive actually, but we're not going to go all the way down there.
We're gonna have to.
Yeah, we're staying in Homestead, so we don't want to just drive the whole day. Although driving is lovely here, like being in the car the whole day when you drive to the Florida Keys is not like being in the car the whole day driving to Ohio. In fact, I think driving through Ohio is like the most boring thing I've ever done in my life.
Yeah, 75 all the way.
Nothing fun about driving through
The
Ohio.
good thing about Huntsville, you can drive partially through state routes or whatever, and then the other half, I'm on a regular highway. So it's not so boring.
Yeah, we're getting to the Islamorada Fish Company. I once did a travel show article about them. They've got a really cool operation. All right, bye, Nicole. Wait, are you seriously going to be at the Galley Grill? How cool would that be? Nicole says she's meeting us, so. But we're not going to be there for another 53 minutes, so just saying.
Jolly Roger.
Yeah.
Resorts.
Ron, you're right. The Bible speaks of fasting all through Scripture, and even the Muslims fast. You know, Ramadan is all about fasting throughout the month, every day, 24-hour fast, eat a meal. But the problem with people who fast religiously and don't really think about the benefits to their body is that they break the fast with the wrong foods. And that is one of the most important things you do. Fasting is important, but how you break your fast really matters. Yeah, we're going to arrive at like 12:50.
Yeah, it's 30 miles away, but at this, I can only go 55 or below.
And you don't know what
I'm at
kind
the
of
mercy of the guy in
traffic.
front
You're
of me.
always at the mercy of
And
traffic.
I think there's a policeman in front of. That's why everyone's being good.
Yeah, being in the Florida Keys means you don't know how long it's going to take you to get anywhere.
You just gotta.
One
lay
accident
back
and it's,
Look at the scenery when you have.
Look at this trail. That looks like so much fun. I love trails. Rooster, talk to us. What kind of issues are you having with your faith? Are you feeling like God's not there for you? That's right. Combine the science and the faith. Exactly, Ron. You're right about that. If you're gonna fast, you might as well make it last. You might as well get the good out of it. So break it the right way. Always break a fast with fat. And avocado is a wonderful way to break a fast. One way that I like to break a fast is with chia seeds. Chia seed pudding, they call it.
Yes, I make that.
I love chia seeds
I make
much.
Chia seed pudding with
Yeah.
coconut milk.
Oh, I just make it with water.
Oh, I make it with coconut milk.
That's a good idea. Talk to us, Rooster. We're here for you. I love these little lagoons. It's hard to see from the road like this. Really, it would be so cool if we had like a double-decker bus through this trip. It would make it so much better. Not that your driving isn't wonderful, and I greatly appreciate it, because I can't usually do a show like this so much with being by myself and having to drive. All right, Rooster. Well, we're here for you. And if you need some faith, you can have some of mine, because I got a lot of faith. And I do want to say this to you, Rooster. When it comes to faith, it is very important that you do hold on to it. Hi, Terry. Because you don't know how it's going to pan out. Sometimes the worst thing that can happen, it can turn into the best thing that can happen. And I'm going to look at you when I say this. This happens to me a lot, where I think, wow, this is very bad. But then my faith kicks in and I think, how is God going to turn this around for me? And it's always amazing what he does. And I'm like, I never saw that coming. And it's like a special gift and a special surprise every time. So if you are a little bit concerned, or even a lot concerned, that there is no God, or your faith is waning, this is when you have to lean into it the most. And I promise you will be so well rewarded. And you're going to come back on here, Rooster. And yes, you've been here many times. You're going to come back on and you're going to say, Jill was right. And you're going to tell us a miraculous story. I know that's what's going to happen, because that's what always happens. So hold on to your faith as hard as you can. Like it's the last thing that you're ever going to touch. Hold on to it like it's a life raft. Your faith will take you through. And you say to God, I know you're testing me right now. And I'm going to prove to you that I am worthy. Be worthy. You can do it. And if you need any help, just come on back over. And I'll give you another pep talk. Because I too have been not struggling with my faith, but okay, I guess I have been struggling with my faith, thinking I'm 60 years old and you know, I'm not making a lot of money doing the beach report, but then God keeps reminding me, yeah, maybe you don't make a lot of money. However, you are doing my work for me. You're touching so many lives. And as a result, people are so good to you. I never have to worry about a place to sleep, food to eat. People literally not that they take care of me, I take care of them too. It's not about being needy, it's about being needed. Does that make sense to you?
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
And you are rich in so many ways.
So many ways.
Look at what we do.
Everything. And where I live, my whole life, it's just, it's a constant blessing. Ron says, I sat down the other day with a 92-year-old man. It was a wonderful experience. Yes. Terry wants to know if this is the road for Paris. Terry, come on. You know we're in Florida. We're in the Florida Keys. Yes, Fahanda's right. Ask God to turn it around. And Fahanda, that's like such good advice. In fact, here, one more for you, Rooster. Is don't just ask God to turn it around, but ask him particularly for what you want. Be super specific, so then when your blessing comes true and your ask, and don't offer him anything. It's not tit for tat with the Lord. You don't have to worry about that. I'll do this if you'll do that. It doesn't work that way. All you have to do is say, hey, I'm struggling right now. I know maybe you're testing me, but I need this, and this to happen. Be super specific. And then when it happens, you'll be like, and it'll happen in a way you never expected. It's amazing. Like, he's like this amazing comedian and like everything. Like, he's everything to me. So, good afternoon, Morgantown, West Virginia. I used to drive through Morgantown on my way to Athens, Ohio when I went to Ohio University. Hello, Eleanor. So good to see you. All my friends are coming on. Now I can't leave. I know.
Well, that's okay. We're still driving another 47 minutes.
We still have some time. We do. But I do want to go over and say hello to my Facebook family. Yes, Ron is right. Just say, I can do all things through Christ, which strengthens me. And then make sure, again, that you're super specific about what you want. So that when it comes true, you know, and you're like, there we go. Faith restored. It's easy. You can do it. I hope you feel better. I don't know if we lost Scooter, but all of you, if you ever have any questions about your faith, really talk to God.
I think that's a regular.
Yeah, that's not place. You can always talk to God, and He'll answer you. I have amazing conversations with the Lord. And He blows me away every time. And you know, we were talking about that earlier. Communication is the key to everything, really. You want something, communicate that you want something. They say squeaky wheel gets the grease. And sometimes you got to say, hey, I need this right now. And you will get it. You will get what you need. Sometimes you don't really know what you need, and you might think you need this right now, and you get something in its place, and you see that that was really what you needed, and that this thing you thought you needed was not as important.
I have a hard time being specific.
It is hard to be specific.
I always ask for guidance.
Yeah.
Just guide me, please, you know.
Yeah, well, guidance is good, because if you don't know, then you also want to ask for help. Always ask for guidance. Or you can even say, you know, this right now, look at that shark. I don't know if you can see that shark. Right now, you know, this is bothering me. This is vexing me. Or this person is getting on my nerves. Do I want them out of my life, or are they here to teach me something?
Yeah.
Always find out if you are being taught. Yes, but the best thing really is to say I can do all things through Christ, which strengthens me. 1 hour meditation with the Lord. You can find a lot of those here on YouTube. Look it up. Meditation, prayer meditation. I think it's all very helpful. But learn to talk to God. Watch, listen, and learn. Exactly. So we're about to go over another bridge, I believe, coming up. Oh, coming up on Marathon Key. This is a fun key. I love Marathon Key.
Well, it looks like we got traffic.
Yeah, we got some traffic.
So be prepared for lots of traffic.
All right, well, actually,
what it is, guys.
I've been on for 87 minutes, and I do have people over at Facebook waiting to see the beach report there. So now I have to serve 2 different audiences. And I'm going to go do that now. So if you are also on Facebook and you didn't know the beach report is on Facebook, it's kind of it's not a whole different show. It's still me, but it's a different audience.
We have some planes over here.
And we kind of have different discussions. So come on over there if you are on Facebook. Look for the beach report with Jilly Cohen. That's Darla's favorite verse. I can do all things in Christ who strengthens me.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Thank you. Is that Korean? Thank you. I'm glad I didn't leave just yet, because this is exciting. So I'll stay on as long as you're going to send me gifts. Oh, no. Ron says, I can't believe you're leaving us to go to Facebook. Well, I don't know. This, I can't
do both at the same time?
No, but I can't say this person's name who just, sent some gifts.
I guess you need 2 different phones.
So I don't want to leave now. Yeah, you know me, I'm all about the money. it's
someone's getting the plane
some,
ready.
You guys,
okay,
you do want to see these planes. Look at this little airfield.
This
guy's getting his little Cessna ready to go on a little tour. I'm not leaving yet.
Can you imagine?
If another
a little plane.
If another gift comes in, I'll stay a little longer. People stay just a little bit longer. We want to play just a little bit longer. Yeah, let's go get ourselves a little plane. No. You know what? Have you ever been in a little plane?
I have.
You have?
4-seat. Well, 2 front seats and 2 back seats.
Wow, what were you doing in a little plane like that?
So it was in Michigan.
Yeah.
And we had a friend that had a plane. It was a friend of my husband's from his childhood.
Yeah.
Had a plane,
and did he fly the plane himself?
We went camping in Michigan, and there was the 4 of us, so we couldn't all fit in the plane.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 of us went on. So two us, I think it was both us ladies, went on the plane, and then the men went ahead and prepared the campsite and everything where we were going to meet. And that was fun, seeing all the lakes in Michigan and everything.
Ray's best friend Attila has a plane.
Or I'm sorry, not Michigan, Minnesota.
And Ray was in the plane a lot, but I never was because I'm afraid of little planes.
I wasn't scared when I was younger. I had no fear.
I
wanted to go skydiving. I wanted to do all those things.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one time. I was in a little plane, and guess what I did in the middle of the flight? I jumped out. Yes, I did. Yeah, I did. I skydived.
See,
that was the only time I was in a little plane.
Someday,
and I jumped out mid-flight.
And now I have no desire to.
And my parachute didn't open. Yeah, that's a true story. I'm lucky to be alive.
I never was interested in bungee jumping though.
No, thank you. That sounds like break my back
do.
or something's gonna happen. That seems very dangerous. I don't want to bungee jump.
People have died.
People have died. I'm not doing it. All right. Well.
But sorry, I was talking about Minnesota. I got my states mixed up.
Ron, what does that mean? Here you go. Who jumps out of a perfectly good plane? Yeah, I did that for a story, Ron.
Things you'll do for a
just
story.
Quick, yeah. Journalist Jill here. I have done some crazy things for stories. Nothing illegal or bad, but dangerous, yes. Yeah, I was a cub reporter with the sandpaper. The year was, I believe, 1988. And they were like, let's do some interesting stories. Jill, you're new. We have to season you. And one of the other reporters was like, what are we going to do? Put seasoning on her head? How's that going to happen? And somebody pulled out Pittstown, New Jersey had this jump out of a plane place. And they said, who wants to do this story? And I'm like, I'll do it. Yeah, me with agoraphobia. That's right, I'm afraid of heights. Always have been, always will be. And that didn't help me any. But I jumped out of that plane because there's one thing about me. I'm incredibly courageous. Yes, sometimes to a fault. But
a little bit of a daredevil.
A little bit of a daredevil. However, nothing very bad has ever happened to me. But yes, 1988
saved you so
was
many
great.
Times.
God has really pulled me back from the brink. I can't tell you how many times. But yeah, that was one time. I looked up at the sky. I was supposed to see a big, beautiful parachute. No, I saw a ball. And you look up and you are supposed to be jumping with a parachute and you see a ball instead. You're like, this is a bad thing. This is a bad sign. And it was. But I was able to pull my reserve parachute within 2 seconds of nearly crashing and burning and dying. So, yeah. So I'm here. That was the first time that I really walked the edge and did almost die. There have been many times after that, but I'm still here, all in one piece. I have all my original limbs, and I've never broken any one of them. I did fracture my foot once. That wasn't as bad as it sounds. You know, you just wear an air cast and you go on with your life. So it's all good. Yes, I feel like I am super strong. I feel like I am kind of indestructible. And when I do get distracted, I can't wait because then I'm going to go meet my maker and I'm super stoked about that. I'm not afraid of anything. All right, let's coconut cake looks really nice. And I know the popo's there. That's kind of looks bad. We never know what's happening. Oh, I say thank you every day, Ron. Every day that I get up, that I open my eyes in the morning, I say to my Lord, thank you for waking me up today, giving me another day on this earth, with spending it with good friends, good times.
Staying healthy is important.
Staying healthy is super important.
Life is no fun if you're sick.
You know, your wealth is your health. You can have all the money in the world, but if you
can steal all your wealth too.
It will steal your wealth as well. If you're not healthy, you are not going to do well. Millions of dollars can't even help you. So there's that. But I'd rather have nothing and be healthy. If I was offered $1 billion or lifelong health, I'm going to take the health. Because that's way better than the money. Mm-hmm. Money isn't real anyway. It's just a construct. Don't take it too seriously. You can make money and you can lose money. But your wealth is really your health. Guard that with like your life. Something else that's also very important to me is my credibility. That's another thing that I have to guard like gold, is my audience and my credibility. And for that reason, I will never steer you guys wrong or lie to you. Another sandal factory. You know what? It's so funny that, you know, I've lost 3 sandals. 1 pair that broke and 2 pairs I lost on the beach. And I have been, I have 1 pair left to wear right now. So we might have to go to one of those sandal factories.
Oh, that's fine.
Just see what they have. Yeah, family and friends.
Barracuda Grill.
Fahanda says we have to have key lime pie. Yes. Okay, Fahanda, I'm going to listen to you because I think you're probably telling the truth.
Not to worry.
Don't worry. We will not let you down.
I will indulge on the key lime pie today.
Yeah, and God wants me to buy a new pair of flip-flops. Clearly.
That's your souvenir.
Yeah, yes, it's a real thing.
So you don't need one.
I don't really
you come
need.
Here pretty often.
I don't need any souvenirs, but I do need shoes. Yes. So that is something I'm gonna need. So thank you guys for a wonderful time with you. Thank you for the gifts, and we will see you later on the Beach Report. So stay tuned. We are on site this week in the Florida Keys. Well, until at least tomorrow. And we're going to have a really great time and do a lot of sightseeing and checking out places. So when you come down to the Florida Keys on your next vacation, you'll have some idea about where you might want to go. All right, you guys, have a wonderful day. And I got to ask you, please like and subscribe. Can you take me over 15,000 subscribers? It probably doesn't really matter, but it matters to me. So thank you. All right, you guys. Thanks, Trouble. People watching, we are ready. All right, you guys. Well, I got to run, but I'll be back. I got to power up, and I got to go say hi to my Facebook family. So we'll see you guys on the next Beach Report. But I'll be back. And we are going to have an amazing sunset show, because there is no sunset like sunset in the Keys. We have the Turtle Hospital. Look, it's the Turtle
Sorry, guys.
It's Turtle Hospital. The Turtle Hospital. Look, it's big. There's 3 different buildings for the Turtle Hospital. Because turtles are serious.
I never knew there was a turtle hospital.
It's a real thing. That's right. All right, you guys. Ciao for now.